Hello, 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 guys and gals and non-binary pals. Welcome to another episode, another attempt at crafting gems and such with Gemcraft chasing shadows. Oh, I woke up half an hour ago. This is the earliest I've woken up in months. But I'm awake. We're gonna play Gemcraft today. It's not like it's a strategy game where I have to use my brain, and my brain's asleep. Okay. For some reason, I still can't get the game to show, so we do this the fun way, which is just make everything show. Last time we played Gemcraft, we got the skill thing for Poolbound gem. So the goal behind what we're doing now is utilizing the mana gems to get a bunch of mana to make our mana pool exceedingly high, and then using that high level mana pool, the Poolbound gem does a crap ton of damage. And when doing a crap ton of damage, that means that we win. So yeah. Ooh. Sorry. I'm still tired, apparently. Who knew waking up like half an hour ago would make me tired? That's not the right one. That one goes to 3. This goes to 7. Oh yeah, the other thing we got was the second difficulty level of glaring. Which I like playing under because it gets the higher drop rarity for the talisman things. But it's definitely more difficult, so I don't think I should do that. Yeah. Hello. I'm not awake. Sorry, I'm gonna be a bit delayed with chat because using the model means that I don't just have the chat sitting in front of me where I can see it. I have to keep flipping back and forth. I'm also just not a awake person at this point in time. How do I want to start this? They have to go from the right and the left. If I force them, they have to go through this side. I could force them to have to go on this side, but then that's a really short path for those guys on the left. So we'll do that. So they have to come up and around and go on this side. And all of these guys have to go up and around on that side. Yeah. So the intent of this now is the mana gem gets me mana, and then the Poolbound gem gets me damage once the mana is mana pool level higher. If that made sense to you, you are much more awake than I am. Because I struggled to comprehend what I just said. Oh, I need to pay attention. Put the beam there. I'm awake. I'm thinking that I might be going with what I was saying on my when I posted the schedule, I said this might actually be moved to 10. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that I'm gonna move this to 10 a.m. so that I can actually like function. That's the problem I'm facing right now. Is I'm awake, but boy do I not feel like I'm awake. I'm gonna move the mana gem down to here once I get the Poolbound gem, and then I'll blockade up here. I don't have enough mana to blockade there. I don't even have enough mana to blockade one of them. Oh. That mayhaps be a problem. It looks like it is a problem. There we go. I hope that that is no longer a problem. I was so confused what achievement I just got. You're not a... what? Create a grade 3 gem. I think this is a grade 6 gem. Because it says grade 6. But sure. I'll go with that's a grade 3 gem with at least 300 damage. Seems they're doing a little bit of bad math too. Okay. Mana pool is at level 8 now. Oh. Should I have just held on to the mana and waited until I could force this to be level 12 to get the Poolbound? Probably. Did I? No. Is it too late for me at that point? Yeah. Oops. Okay. This is going fine. How many waves do I have? 72? Send in all the fun waves before the giants get here. I keep forgetting to talk. I'm realizing that. I'm very much not present. We're doing okay. Oh, there's something up here. Shoot with bolt 15 times to open. Okay. There's something over here. Shoot with bolt 6 times to open. I'll give you a bolt. I'll target your structures, and then you can go here, and then I've got to upgrade you a few more times. There we go. Because you couldn't reach. I didn't notice that there was things on the... No, you need to move. Get a gem from a drop holder. Combine 2 gems of different colors. Create a gem of 3 components. Open a drop holder. Poolbound, chain, armor. Crit and armor. Oh, you need another bolt. Open me a large runic chest. Is there any other chest thing on the... I don't see any others. 200 mana from drops, 800 mana from drops. Oh, apparently I can reach the mana shard from here. Now I have a bunch of extra gems that I wasn't prepared to have. I can stop that targeting structures. Least hit points. I can put you there to target structures. I can put you there to target structures, and I can put you there to target structures. And then I can pretend that any of these are capable of hitting stuff. Huh. Oh, I zoned out. This needs to... I need this mana shard to be gone. These gems that I've been given are weird to me. I'm losing out on mana by having them. But they are helpful still, because I didn't have to spend any mana to get them. You said more words. What'd you say? Some people say this is the right moment to go into traps. You disagree. Take it easy and don't do more than sanefully. Don't do more than is sane. I like the traps though. This is the fun thing. I have 2 shrines that are kind of in really dumb placements. I want this mana shard to go away so that I stop wasting the beam on attacking the mana shard. Oh, now I'm attacking the other mana shard. get me mana. By using the bolt, I still have mana. Okay. Get more experience for the entire battle. You know what? This is a good use of these. Gem bomb. Gem bomb. Gem bomb. Yay, I get 0.43% more mana. I thought I was... What? Heat modifiers 0.43% to mana pool XP multiplier. I thought I was just going for more experience, but okay. Well, I think I misunderstood what I was attempting to do there. This is already level 12. I can start upgrading this to level 12. Okay, so if I did go into traps, I'd want to use the chain hit gem because it, from the trap, will still hit multiple things. If I want to go for damage, I would go for critical, probably combined with Poolbound. But because of that, I want to use mostly Poolbound at this point. And we'll deal with everything else after that. Let's get this to level 12. And then we'll figure things out from there. Still got this least hit points and nearest orb. Yeah. I keep trying to upgrade this instead of give it the beam. Okay. And then it's once the beacons and things start appearing that the critical hit gem is good to destroy the structures. I just sent all those waves because there was multiple waves of giants in a row. And I'd rather deal with the giants now before I get overwhelmed by all the little things running underneath and through and in front of the giants. The Poolbound gem does 20,000 damage to 70,000 damage. That is insanely higher than the mana gem that's here. Wow. Plus it also has the 9 times damage and specials. Wow. How much health did... You have 200,000 health? I'm just gonna let the mana keep filling up, because the more mana I have in my mana pool, the higher the level of my mana pool. It's a crit gem. It's located on the R hex. Well, we'll start working over that way, I guess. Let's just send the last 4 waves, I don't care. Gain XP by calling waves early. Yeah, we did that. I like this setup. Mana pool level 14. I need 888k to get to the next level. $54 shadow cores. Initial mana and bolt charge. And then K6. We're gonna go at 3 times speed and ignore everything else. I'm spending no mana to upgrade, because I want my mana pool to be as big as possible. Nor am I making gems. This is me just wanting to see what can happen. Mana pool is level 15. This now does 10 times damage. 10 times the damage. That's just putting a 0 at the end. That's a massive number. 227,000 damage as a chance. Still attacking that which has the least amount of health. I guess I could freeze things. Target things that are carrying away my gems, or my orblets. Never mind, go back to least HP, please. That was very much suddenly not good. I mean, I'm surviving still, which is kind of shocking. What does this beacon do? Oh, I just can't place buildings. I'm surviving somehow. I'm not surviving for much longer, but I was surviving somehow. Yeah, okay. We got half of the XP further than we were. Curse duration and XP gained. That sounds good. Tome chamber locations. I feel like it's a good idea to get the tome chamber open before I try and go to R. Which makes me feel like I need to go through O to get to R. Yeah, because R would be this tile here. So I would need to go to O first. But the tome chamber gives me more things. I need to look at the talismans first. We got some talismans that sound interesting. XP gained and curse duration. These are the middle ones. XP gained and freeze duration. Tower bolt damage and XP gained. Well, this is 4% XP gained. This is 5% XP gained. I'm gonna take that. I don't really use the bolt too much just for damage, but more for range. Ha! 1% XP gained increase. We're winning. Tome chamber. 77 frozen swarmlings. Block there, block there, block there, block there, block there. Place a tower here. Frozen swarmlings. Actually, at this point in time, it hits everything. They come from the top left to the top multiple times, and the right. Okay. They're already getting past the... I don't like this. They're already stealing all the orblets. I'm already worried about how this is gonna go based off of that first wave. Well, the first 3 waves, I guess. The 4th wave was swarmlings. I need to freeze swarmlings. I need to level this gem up before I can even try to do that aspect of this level. As soon as the beam's gone. Okay. What's the range on this? It covers up to where there's blood. Okay. Ooh, a slight lag spike. That doesn't feel good. Okay. Now we're just trying to get the swarmlings. And then I'll have to slow them down. There's a specter. Can the bolt hit the specter? Okay, good. There are swarmlings in all of that freeze that I was doing. Upgrade and refresh the beam on that. Send the 2 waves of swarmlings all at once. Oh wait, I don't have a freeze spell right now anyways, so I can't. Pause it. Freeze it. Increase the range back up. "38 swarmlings to go." Ah, 4K mana shy of being able to just upgrade it twice. That's okay. We're doing good. We're surviving and we're thriving. Okay. Anything in front of this tree? That was 18 swarmlings all at once. Cool. Just another round or 2 of that, and I will have this tome chamber unlocked. Only doing the tome chamber because it progresses the game further. I don't have any idea what this one on this tile gets me. Nor do I know if it's actually going to be beneficial. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be beneficial eventually, whether or not now is a different thing entirely. Let's get rid of the reavers and then hopefully that is enough swarmlings. Yep. That was enough swarmlings. Glad I guessed how many there were there. Cool, now I can just make this a level 12 and then I can make this a level 12 after that, and then I can ignore life for 20 minutes as everything just goes on autopilot. This is a no thinking zone right now. I don't need to use my brain to get through this section anymore. I just have to click buttons every so often. Ooh. Destroy apparition. Yay, 37 shadow cores. Real easy. Triple speed is probably not a good idea, but whatever. Oh, this is a level 12 gem now. I didn't realize that this was already level 12. Pew pew, all the manners. I don't know if I'm getting cocky or if I'm getting confident that I know what I'm doing now. Because I am just kind of letting this do whatever without caring. I was hoping for an achievement for sending a bunch of waves at once, but I didn't get anything like that. Oh, 10 waves called early. Maximum freeze charge. Wizard level goes to XP and mana. That's good for me. Slow is a skill tome. I don't know what that does, but it sounds like it's slow. Oh, the blue gem is a slow gem. Alright, 2 level 13 gems should be enough. Yeah, now I don't mess with the mana that I have, or the mana pool that I have, so that I can try and increase the level of the mana pool to increase the damage the Poolbound gem does. Seems to be going okay. Mana pool is at level 15. I clicked the wrong button. Whoops. Oh, mana pool level 16 is at 1.7. You get to target the least HP. So hopefully we can stop things from getting through. I think these Reavers are starting to have just as much HP as the Giants from early waves. And I'm definitely no longer just trying to destroy things that are low health. Target the least health too. Okay. It's not horrible. Alright, so this one has wizard level. I guess I should upgrade it first. 13% wizard level, 40% freeze charge, more initial mana. Yes, I'll just do it this way. So increase the maximum freeze charge, less damage to giants. What do you have? I do less damage to Reavers, but I have more maximum freeze charge if I put them there. Let's swap it up here. Alright, and then, yeah, it is the slow gem. I felt dumb after I realized what that gave me. Not that I'm using the slow gem. So if I do field O, I should get the R tile on the top right, eventually. But the other thing I can do is I can go back over here to C and try and get some of those done. I want to know what all of the light red on C4 is. Let's go with C3 first. Let's try and finish off the... When you get the crit hit skill, you'll be nearly invincible and you're able to easily set every trait on max and even plan the highest difficulty level available without any issues or doubts. Heavy leveling, and let's go it easily without any problems. No, I like having problems. It makes it feel like a challenge. This is a destroyable monster nest. Okay. The more problems I have, the better my anxiety gets, right? Or the worse my anxiety gets. That's how this works. Okay. Gem bomb level 2, bolts 6 times. Force them to go up and around. And this needs to get shot with bolts. This needs to get bolts. And that's a gem bomb of grade 2, and that's a bolt. Okay. Okay. Alright. I can tell that I'm still trying to wake up. As soon as I get another beam to place down, I will upgrade this gem. I guess a few shots of bolt won't exactly harm it. Okay, let's see. Target structures. I'm not really interested in having the Poolbound gem actively attacking anything on the field right now. So I'm fine with it staying out of the way for this time being. You can't even attack the actual zone right now. I feel like I should move this mana gem down to here instead. I spaced out for too much there. I should have been having the beam on that a little bit earlier than I did. Okay. Returns the inserted gem, increases gem max damage after all hit enemies. I kind of like that actually. Pew! I like this shrine because it gives me the gem back, so I'm not afraid of using it. I'll keep doing that for the pure Poolbound gem. I don't know why, but I keep wanting to call this the Purebound gem, because that's apparently I'm putting the words pool and pure together. From now on, our mana gem isn't any longer pure, it's a combination of a level 2 mana gem and a level 1 Poolbound. And it's the toughest and strongest weapon you have until you will get the crit. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't do that. I'm trying to think how the other person I've watched says this sentence, because it's funny to me, and I think I'm embodying the sentence right now. I believe the way they say the sentence is, brain no worky, I'm a dorky. And that's how I'm feeling at the second. My brain's not working. No, target the structure. Thank you. Upgraded in level 5, and Not level 5, number 5. You can target the structure. Go pew pew. I made it go pew pew in the shrine. The shrine did a lot of stuff. I guess I should probably make that. You said what combined with what? Poolbound 1? Poolbound 1. You wanna see your ideology, right? I mean, I understand what you're saying with like combining it like this means that the mana gem now also does damage. Yeah, like it makes sense. I'm just I need to get used to waking up. Not that it does anything. Grade 2 gem bomb. You know what? Just take this one. Where'd it go? It was abandoned anyways. Destroy a dwelling. So now I get... Okay. So do I keep the 2 pure gems or do I combine them over and I no longer have pure gems? If I no longer function on pure gems, then that's fine, and I can just combine these 2 together after a bit. I can almost upgrade it again. I'm getting the amount of mana to upgrade this in one sitting. Okay. The purity of this gem has been tainted. Okay, this is a grade 10 gem with 10,000. This is a grade 12 with 2,000 damage. I see your point, and I understand and comprehend, and yes. And this hasn't even gone through the shrine that makes it do more damage. So, yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yep. And I get 200 mana per leech versus this is only 88. This gem swaps with this gem. Okay. Yeah. I figured it out. It took me a little bit longer because I had to read. I had to learn to read first. So now if I get this to be a level 11 gem, I can combine it up with the level 12 gem. And then I'll have that there. Yeah. I understand the what's going on now. Yay. I did a shrine thingy. Yeah. Almost 300 mana per hit. It does make the upgrade cost a lot higher. That immediately made the mana leech go from... Wow. And the damage went up by an astonishing amount. Okay. Yep. It costs more to upgrade, but it gets me more every single time, so... I even have to make it target that. It immediately did it anyways. 8472. Okay, so this is the one that needs to go into the shrine again. 22 hits and 21 deaths. How many more achievements are there to activate the same shrine over and over and over? Because apparently doing it 5 times in a game is good. 437.57. 437.57, 7.5, 7. Okay, so the only thing that's changing is the amount of... Well, the minimum damage of this one is higher. So starting with it combined and upgrading, the minimum damage is higher. Combining them at higher levels, the minimum damage is lower, but the maximum damage is higher. Interesting how that all works out. Yeah, I'm just changing the maximum damage, not the minimum damage. Okay. Alright, so I just sit here and let the pool bound part of the gems make the damage do more, and the mana part just give me more mana over time. Why did I only just get the mana pool level 15 achievement? I've gotten mana pool level 15 on pretty much all of the maps today. I say pretty much all the maps today. I think this is the second or third map that we've done today. How many more waves are there? There's 90. Oh. It's not 90 more, it's just 90 total. Level 17 mana pool. Wow. Okay. It's like this is the part of the day that sucks. Level 12. You target structures and you get the bolt. And then you go to there and you keep targeting structures. Why did you change targets? That doesn't make sense to me. Huh. Okay, this seems to be going well now. Try level 2 mana and level 1 pool up them and look at the mana leech and you will believe it. Yeah. Yep. I see how the mana leech is, I want to say exponentially better, but I don't think that's the right word for it. I don't think exponentially better is the correct phrasing of that sentence, but mana pool is level 18. I need 13 million to go to level 19 mana pool. Okay, go down to the... I'm starting to have to banish things. Okay, you get to target special entities. You target least HP. You get to keep targeting the nearest to the orb. So I would like to try to get my orblets back. Even though it doesn't seem feasible and likely. Okay, least HP, least HP, least HP. I'm not getting a single murderization. Oh wait. This shrine can help. I think that shrine kind of did help. Okay. I think that shrine did actually help because it was able to lessen the number of enemies by even just a small amount. I don't think I'm going very much further on this level. Yeah, unless I get the mana before I run out of stuff. Before I have to banish more of them, I don't think I'm surviving this. Yeah, okay. I didn't get the 300k mana quick enough. But that's okay. I'll scroll over. I don't remember. Anyways, we got shadow cores and things. Got 80, okay. C7. Oh, I already did the tome chamber, so I don't need to worry about C anymore. The completionist in me says I want to fight this one first. I want to beat C because then I can go over to R and then I can ignore everything on the left except for the V levels. Whoa, that's a lot of beacons. Where can I place a tower? Okay. I want to place a tower here, and I want to wall off this zone. So I want to force them to have to come down by this mana gem. All of the monster nests are indestructible. That makes sense. I literally just... You don't need to say anything. I noticed what I did that was stupid. We just got over talking about doing this the whole way through, and then I just didn't. Okay, it's a level 4 gem instead of a level 5 gem. Whatever. I thought that Reaver was about to just walk around it, and that was gonna be upsetting if it did. Okay. The only other thing I could do would be I'd want to chain hit with a Bloodbound. And I'd put that, like... Well, I'd wall off up here. And then I'd put it up here. So that it had to do all the damage. Targeting the beacons and the free time that I've got. Not a bad idea. I don't want to set this one to specifically target beacons or to target structures, because as soon as I do, it'll try and do too much. I don't think it'll hurt to... As long as it's only the bolts that are going after them. Okay. I can build more towers in more places now. So let's build course I'm gonna have to go around. Oh. I didn't realize that these were connected. Leave an operation alive. I didn't even notice that there was an operation on the field. I just got 3 hits in 1 bolt. Actually, as long as I don't give it a bolt, it can't hit anything. And I can't exactly force them to get into range. Let's aim at the structures for right now. You can't hit any structures. Okay. I can't get the chain to hit into the beacon because the beacon's too far out of its range, I guess, is probably what it is. Hey, I understand where the crit gem is, or where the crit tome is, and I need to get it, but I don't have to get the crit gem immediately. I don't like to think they're ignorable. You're not okay. I'm not intentionally ignoring you at all. I just can't look at the chat constantly because it's on a different device that I have to keep flipping back and forth. So I can't read everything that you say as soon as you say it. Because I have to notice that the chat's changed so that I can look at the chat. I'm not ignoring you intentionally. I just only have one screen to look at. And I'm using my phone to make the model move, but I'm also using my phone to make sure that I can actually see what the heck's going on. I'm not intentionally ignoring anyone. Actually, if I put a tower here, a high enough level, it will still encompass the whole map. It hits things coming out of the... It doesn't hit them for very long, but it does hit them. Yeah. Okay. I think the other thing to note is that there's a pretty decent chance that I have OCD in some capacity. Or at least definitely perfectionism in that I started part of the C map hex tile, and so now I want to finish all of the C map hex tile before I move on to go and do other things. So therefore I want to finish the C waves before I go and fight at R. So that's the other part of it. I guess now I can actually do... Let me pick up the gem. Thank you. Put a wall there. There we go. Now I'm forcing them to have to go by the tower instead of possibly ignoring it. $161 hits. I didn't even realize that the chain was up that high. There are 90 waves. I'm causing problems for myself because it's fun to me. How much higher can I get the chain to go? This is a lot of swarmling waves. Am I gonna overwhelm myself? Possibly. This is fun. The chain is at almost 600. More, I need more enemies. Just send them all. Can I get this to 900? It's over 900. I love this. I just sent like 50. I sent so many of the waves early. Blood shower, boiling red, blood master. No one can say I don't have fun with this game. There's a reason to make something else to make a programming correct, right? I don't follow that sentence. There's a reason to make something else to make the programming correct. I don't know what you're asking with that sentence. Okay. The only gem I don't have is a crit gem. Otherwise, I have all the other kinds of gems for this one. I've got 2 gems targeting structures now. Just because of how many there are. This mana leech is 300. This mana leech is almost 1,000. It is grade 13, so I guess that makes sense. Can I make this mana leech 1,000? Yes, I can. Let's change that to least HP. This is fun. If I'm comprehending what you're saying correctly, it sounds like you're saying I shouldn't use the blood gem until I get the blood gem effect. Even though I like the blood gem. Because it's just less efficient than using the Poolbound gem that I have the upgrade scroll thingy for. I think I'm following what you're trying to say. I think. Just the essential idea of, because I don't have the upgrade for it, I shouldn't use it. Am I correct in that understanding, or am I just way off of what you're trying to state? I still have all of my orblets intact. That is quite surprising for me. Target the nearest to the orb now. Give this the bolt because it can chain. It can chain up to 15? Jeez, that's awesome. That's a lot. I didn't even get a click on the Spectre. I'll target the ones that are carrying the most. Target the nearest to the orb. There are 2 orblets on the field. And that's it. Okay. How much health does this have? Oh. That's a bigger number than I was expecting to read. What about this one? I wish I had the crit gem on this. But I don't. It's the only gem I'm missing. Because crit plus Poolbound right now would be very good. I have 5,000 hits. This is 15,000 hits. I mean, I did make this gem first, so that's not too surprising to me, I guess. I'm not gonna survive very much longer. Maybe I just pushed it so that I could survive a bit longer. Yeah, I got enough mana to be able to keep going. $97 to $300. 100,000. Oh, I should have given this the beam. Oh, whatever. I didn't expect to keep this going as long as I have already. But hey, I got the chain counter to go all the way up to almost 1,000. I feel accomplished there. Yeah. C5. There's another paragraph of text to read. I do not think that I did too much learning. I did this a huge so here, I really do not know how to read that. That's okay. I'm struggling to figure out what you're saying too. Reading comprehension is not fun. But yeah, I understand that I should go over here and try and get the R hex, but because every single tile over here is already finished, to the point of I just have to start on the new tiles, this one not being finished bugs me like crazy. So I want to finish this tile before I go to make what I can do better, because this empty tile with only one doesn't bug me, where this almost done tile that's incomplete is bugging me. So that's why I want to finish off the C field before I go and try and unlock the R field, even though I should get R before I go and try and do C. And I understand that. I just want to deal with the thing that's bugging me and is actually annoying to me. It's also why I'm trying to do this in order of 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then I'll get to 7. Even though I got the tile, or the little hex thing for 7 first. I understand everything that's being said. I'm just going with the thing that annoys me the most. Well, I pressed spacebar instead of figuring out the map again. Dang it. That's destructible, that's destructible. That's a lot of traps. So once I destroyed the monster nests, they'll come from the north and from the west. But until then, they have to go through this section here. This is the choke point that they have to come through. But over time, I can force this to be the choke point. This is the only amplifier spot that hits 2 of them. Okay. That was already almost 100 on the chain. Oh, I need to do this again. So we'll prioritize structures with this one. This one can go after structures again. And then now it falls to the back line. I put the second mana gem here. There we go. And then now I think I could probably just send a bunch of waves and be fine. There are 105 waves in this one. Murderize the enemies. make this number on the top right corner grow exponentially. Not actually exponentially, but it's the phrasing that my brain wanted to say, so I did it. No, don't let the counter reset. No, it's reset. Crap. Am I doing something really dumb by just constantly sending more waves? Probably. Am I choosing to do it anyways? Oh yes. Worst case, I freeze them. I'm enjoying this. Is it the smartest thing to do? Definitely not. Send more waves. This is so much fun to me. And then we upgrade it and reapply the beam. And then I'll upgrade the back line to level 12. Is there a thing for having 200 monsters on the field at once? I can't get 200 monsters on the field at once. Give me 200 monsters on the field at once. I can't get 200 monsters on the field at once. It won't let me. Target the Spectre because I'm about to lose to everything. No. Destroy something. Did I go overboard? Yeah, probably. Am I having a ton of fun while doing it? Oh yeah. I unlocked a shard in all of that. Just send all of the remaining waves, I don't care. This is at almost 2,000 in the kill chain! I don't even care that I just said the word I've been trying to avoid this entire time. This is awesome to me. The chain had to stop because the giants weren't fast enough. That was so much fun. was so much fun. I don't even care that I nearly probably would have lost that. Let's just see how long this can go. I'm not gonna send waves ahead, because I know that's a dumb idea. This is fun to me. Is there just like a touch of what I just had happen that's probably bordering on insanity? Yeah, maybe. Because I definitely was just laughing the whole time that massive amount of enemies was coming through. There was an amount of me that was worried, but for the most part, I just was cackling. I enjoyed this game probably a little bit too much. I still also have all of my orblets. This is going so well. I still have all my orblets intact. Okay. Not for long, but... Okay. For the most part, I still have my orblets. Okay. get to 60 million mana for the mana pool. Freeze, freeze, curse, curse, bolt. Freeze. I didn't get to 60 million mana. I don't think I've ever had... Yeah, this is the first time I've had a level 16 gem. I just clicked on it and immediately it died. I should have leveled these up to 16 before. Because this leeches 3,000 mana per hit. Yeah. This is actually going pretty well at this point. Just go for the crit hex and you're going to be invincible. As soon as you get it crit, there will be no way to, yeah. I do think I'm still doing pretty decent without the crit hex, though. Okay. I think I almost doubled the XP I got on this level from what I had prior. That was, I think, 10 levels of... I think I just went from 297 to 307. I want to beat C6 and C7 before I go for the other things, but there. I've looked at the achievements, quote unquote, so that it can stop yelling at me that there's a thing there. It's gonna bug me, but fine. We'll look for it. We'll try to get the R tile, the R map tile. So they all come from the left. Is there a way to fix the ruined ensnaring socket? Okay, that does nothing. Or well... yeah, the gem wasps don't do anything to it either. I was just curious. So... the point of what this wants me to do is have them walk around the two I need to force them to have to go through this area. Okay. I wanted to make sure that that would actually work. So I need to force them to go up and around first. And this one needs to go all the way over. There's a better way to do this with the walls. I can just gem bomb, whatever. Because I can force this to go up and around, and then also have to go down and around this way. Shrine over there. Okay. So let's see. Force them to have to go in on this side. So that this tower can go back to shooting at the end. This group goes up and around. This group This goes up and around, and then I can make them go down and then back up and then down and then back up. And then have to go over. This group goes around and down. Yeah, okay. No matter how I'm looking at it, I can't make that happen the way I want it to. So all I can do is make it so that they have to go back up to there. So they come back down, and they go around. Yeah. And they go down, and then they go up, and then they, yep, okay. Am I thinking about these walls too much? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking about the walls a little too much. Okay. What does the amplifier make us do? 20% damage, 15% non-bound specials, 10% range and firing speed. No, I think I want just a pure mana gem in there rather than a Poolbound, because the pure mana will make it leech more mana. Because it increases the special by 15%, which means that it would leech more mana. And then I can put a Poolbound on the other side if I really wanted to. As soon as the beam gets low enough that I can actually equip a new one. None of these can even hit the road yet. I'm just enjoying seeing how large of a hit chain I can have. This is really good at murderizing my enemies. My murder chain went away. My murder chain keeps going away. That's not fair. Aww. By giving it the bolt, it does more now. It's a giant mana shard. Alright, I'm bored. Send in the party. All of them. They are the party. Yay! Party's over. Hmm. 30 walls, 45 walls, and a Gem 3 thing. There, now I have 2 level 12 gems. Okay. Honestly, let's put another one there. I know it doesn't do that much, but target the ones that have the lowest health. You get to target the nearest to the orb, nearest to orb, nearest to orb. Oh. Alright, and now I don't really care. There were no enemies there at all. Why did I try to curse them? Alright. The higher the level that this gem gets, the more mana I leech. And the more damage it does. I realize that there's that aspect to it as well. I can't even see the enemies coming on the screen. And this has not used its beam yet. Now it has. Yep. This is going well. I now leech almost 4,000 mana per hit. And this range is very, very large. I guess I should start upgrading these guys too. Now that I can just naturally reach that giant mana shard that was up there. The whole point of this map is to use the ensnaring nodes. I don't like that things are starting to get through. Things that have the least hit points need to be destroyed before they get to the end. Oh, it's because this is hitting the nearest to the orb, and the nearest to the orb is actually reaching this far forward. Yeah, this is no longer working very well. Even with all the mana leeching stuff I have. I'm not getting enough mana quickly enough. To do anything about it. Yep. But that's okay. I did this for the fun. Yeah. That's alright, we nearly tripled the XP we got. Not that that was the point of what we were doing, but it does help. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably at the time that I should think about ending. As much as I don't want to. I want to keep playing because I think that this is fun. I think you're good. This. You're fine with your typing. It's okay. Other than trying to figure out what you're saying sometimes, it's fine. People tend to type too quickly that they don't always make things coherent. Whereas I'm the person who will type out giant sentences that actually make like 100% sense because I'm too nervous that I'm not going to be clear enough if I don't say the sentence or if I don't type the sentence correctly. So yeah, oh, I could actually be increasing this one. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. That way I don't accidentally go overtime and therefore miss going to work. Because that's kind of an important thing to do as well, is to actually go to work. So we'll quickly jump over. Yeah. Tomorrow's stream is at 9:30 at night because I learned from last night not to try to load all of the things on my computer at the exact same time because it'll crash the stream very frequently. So instead of trying to force everything to happen very quickly once I get off of work and be back by 9, I'm just gonna push it back by 30 minutes. So I'll adjust the time of the waiting room right after this. And then I hope to have a video up on Saturday. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Thursday or Friday for those streams. Doing Magic Arena Thursday and Plague Inc. on Friday. Is that the only thing I needed to say? Video on Saturday, stream tomorrow, stream Friday. No, I think that's everything. Thank you guys for watching and for helping me with this. I guess next time we do Gemcraft, we'll be looking at finishing off the O area and going towards R to get the crit gem. That'll be sometime sometime next week. And with all of that, I will see you all later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace out.